Welcome to Akshara's Math. Already we have completed the geometrical meaning of zeros of polynomial. Now we are going to the next exercise, exercise 2.2. It deals with the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial. Before going into that, let us have a quick look at how to solve a quadratic equation. This will be highly useful for finding out the zeros of the given polynomial. So, I have given a question, factorize x square minus 5x plus 6. Now, how you will factorize this? First, I will put p of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay, then in order to solve this, first I will draw an eye here. Okay, I will draw an eye here. And in the top of this eye, what I am going to write? I am going to write the coefficient of x. Whatever is there along with the sign you have to write. So what is here? Here there is minus 5 is given in this polynomial. So I will put minus 5 here. And in the bottom of this eye, what I will do? I will multiply the constant and coefficient of x square. I will take this constant and coefficient of x square. Here it is 1x square. So 6 into 1 is 6. Now I have to find out two numbers such that the product of the two numbers should give me 6 and the sum of the two numbers should give me minus 5. For this, what I will do, you write the factors 6 in terms of its factors. Okay, so 1 into 6 will give me 6. 2 into 3 will give me 6. 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the factors of 6. You find out the factors and you just multiply the factors so that they give 6. Now I have to write 2 and 3 here. But the top there is 5, minus 5 and in the bottom 6. 2 into 3 will give me 6 but 2 plus 3 will give me only plus 5 and not minus 5. So what I will do, I will put a minus here. So minus 2 into minus 3 will give me plus 6 and minus 2 plus minus 3 will give me minus 5. Okay, then what we will do? I will write x minus x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. Whatever I am getting, these two numbers I will write here. And then from these two things, I will take out x. So remaining x minus 2 will be there. Again from this minus 3x plus 6, common is minus 3. Because x minus 2 comes here, I have to take out only minus 3. So x minus 2. Again x minus 2 and x minus 2 are common. So x minus 2 I will take outside. The remaining will be x minus 3. This is the traditional way of factorizing a quadratic polynomial. But now I am going to teach you a method which is very simple and by means of which only one step you can directly come out with the answers. Okay. So now what I will do is, I will write p of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. As usual, what I did, the same thing here also I will do the same thing. I will put a I here. On the top minus 5, bottom 6, here minus 2, here minus 3. Till this everything same I will do it here. But it changes only after this step. After writing this, what you have to do? You go and see what is the coefficient of x square. It is 1. So you divide this by 1x and this by 1x. That's all, your problem is over. So now is there anything common here? Nothing is common here. So straight away I will write this as x minus 2 into x minus 3. See, instead of taking out common and doing, you can also do like this. You can straight away write these factors and then divide that with x along with its coefficient. X square, whatever is the coefficient of x square, that into x you have to put and you have to write it here. If there is anything common, you have to cut down. Because here there is nothing common, I have straight away written the answer. So the factorization for my polynomial is p of x is equal to x minus 2 into x minus 3. Actually, factorization means writing in terms of irreducible factors. See, you have written it as a product of two factors which you cannot reduce further. There is now nothing common here. You cannot take out anything or you cannot do anything with this, but you have written it as a product of two expressions, two irreducible expressions. This is called as a factor, and you have completed your factorization. Next problem, factorize p of x is equal to x square minus 3x minus 10. Just remember the steps what we have done. First we have to put an I. Okay, now here coefficient of x, which is minus 3, and in the bottom portion I will write constant into coefficient of x square, which is minus 10 into 1 minus 10. Next step is write the 10 as a product of its factors. So 1 into 10 will give me 10, but 1 plus 10 will not give me 3. So I will write the next 2 into 5. 2 into 5 will give me 10, and 5 minus 2 will give me 3, but minus 3 is there. So first I will put 2 and 5 here. I know adding or subtracting this is going to give me 3 answer. Okay, now I will look for the signs. The denominator, when I multiply two numbers, I have to get a minus. That means any one of the numbers should be a negative number. And on the top of it also I am getting a negative number. So when I get a negative number on the top, definitely the largest number will be negative. So 2, 1, minus 5 only I can put, because 2 minus 5 will give me minus 3 and 2 into minus 5 will give me minus 10. And the next step is divided by, what is the coefficient of x square? 1. So 1x divided by 1x. Then straight away you write the answer. P of x is equal to x. What is the sign here? Plus. So plus 2 into x minus 5. That's all. So this cannot be reduced further. I have written it as a product of irreducible factors. Therefore, this our factorization is complete.